Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are going to be ranking every NFL starting quarterback in this video. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, and turn on that bell for notifications. Guys, we're going to see if your quarterback is elite, great, good, average, or below average. Stay tuned to find out. All right, guys, there's guys on this list that I won't rank. Like Jacoby Brissett is on here. I'm not going to rank him because I didn't even think he played a game last year. So I'm going to go right here to Joe Burrow. His year ended short because of an ACL injury, but he was having a really good year. He is not a great quarterback yet, but I definitely think he's a good quarterback. Next up is Derek Carr. I think he's underrated, to be honest with you, but I don't think he can ever take his team to the next level. He's a good decision maker, but sometimes it just seems like he doesn't have what it takes. He's a good quarterback. Next up is Tom Brady, and this guy just keeps winning Super Bowls. What is he now, 45 years old? And he's just, his leadership, his winning, just his winning breed, you know what I mean? He's Tom Brady. He's absolutely elite, even at 45 years old. Next up is Dak Prescott. You know, broke his leg earlier in the year, but man, is he a great QB? I don't take the word great lightly. This one's tough for me. He got paid elite quarterback money with his new contract this year. You know what? I'm going to say he's a great quarterback. I would take him as our starter for sure. All right, Andy Dalton got picked up by the Bears, 1 year, $10 million deal. Us Vikings fans don't really care because he's an average quarterback. And yes, I don't know. I don't think I look like him. We're both redheads, but I'm way better looking. Next up is Sam Darnold. I think he might be a good quarterback, but with the last couple of years, he's just been average. I mean, they're going to get some new weapons this year, so I would not be surprised if he had a good year this year. But right now, he's an average quarterback. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's Fitz magic most of the time. The guy has like 5 really, really good games, and then all of a sudden he'll have a 4 interception game. And good quarterbacks don't do that. They're consistent. Ryan Fitzpatrick isn't that consistent. He's an average quarterback. Okay, next up is supposed to be Joe Flacco, but I'm not going to rank him. All right, Josh Allen, huge year. He took the next step. He is an elite quarterback. He's just everything you want in a quarterback. Big, strong, powerful arm, great leader. He is an elite quarterback. All right, Nick Foles is up next as well. I will rank him because, I don't know, he might fight for a job with Andy Dalton. But this last year, he was a below average quarterback. Yeah, he won a Super Bowl. Yeah, he tore us up 38-7 in the playoffs back in 2017 or 18. But last year, he was below average. Next up is Kirk, the man, Cousins. I'll probably get some flack for this, but he is a most definitely great quarterback. He's one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. Yes, does he play down to his ability plays down a little bit in big spots, but I think most of the time it's his team as a whole. He had a couple good primetime games last year, beat the Saints in the playoffs at the Super Bowl or at the Superdome in 2019. He's a great quarterback. Get over it. Jared Goff, back in the or not back, but he's in the NFC North division now, playing for the Lions. He's a good quarterback. All right, he's just above average. I'll put him as good. Needed a new spot. He might do okay for the Detroit Lions. Dwayne Haskins is up next. I'm not ranking him. Sorry, dude. Justin Herbert. This guy had an absolutely amazing rookie year, and he's only going to get better. He is a great quarterback, but in the next few years, he honestly could be elite. To be honest with you. Taysom Hill, I'm not ranking you. I'm sorry, dude, because you're not a quarterback. Lamar Jackson. Now, if we put everything together, running, blah, 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 athletic ability, yeah, he's elite. But quarterback, he's a great quarterback, all right? I would definitely have him, on our squad for sure. But he's a great quarterback. I would not put him as elite. He's not an elite quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, he led his team to a Super Bowl a few years ago. Can't stay healthy. I just don't see anything special in Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm almost putting him average, but I will put him as a good quarterback. There's just nothing special about Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't think, when it comes to, arm talent and all that kind of stuff. Next up is Drew Brees. Yeah, he's retired, but he did play last year, the 2020 year. He was an average quarterback. His arm strength took an absolute hit. He had absolutely no arm strength, no velocity on his football at all. Next up is Daniel Jones. Man, Daniel Jones. He's got Kenny Golladay now. He's got Kyle Rudolph now. He has no excuses. This next year, he's got to become a good quarterback. But at the moment, he's average. Next up is Kyler Murray. And this man, he was in the MVP talk for like the first 10 weeks of the year, and then he was fighting an injury, and his game took a dip a little bit the last like 6 weeks. I want to say great. Yeah, he's a great quarterback. He is. He's a great quarterback. Next up is Drew Lock, and Drew Lock had a below average year last year. I still believe in the guy. I still believe in the guy. I'm giving him some time to develop and to see if he can become that good franchise quarterback. But last year he was below average. I'm just being flat out honest. Next up is Patrick Mahomes. That's about the easiest one you can do. He's an elite quarterback. Did not play well in the Super Bowl, but his offensive line was an absolute train wreck. So I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him that much for that game. Marcus Mariota, I'm not going to rank him. He's a really good backup, and I think he's a good quarterback, but he re-signed with the Raiders to be their backup again. All right, Baker Mayfield. Man, he led his Cleveland Browns to the playoffs. Him and Kevin Stefanski go really well together. I'm almost put him as good, but he's a great quarterback. He had a great year last year. Just being flat out honest. Gardner Minshew. He's average. His character and just the way he looks is a lot of fun, but he's an average quarterback, being flat out honest. Cam Newton, he was below average last year. I think he threw single-digit touchdowns. Yeah, he had a bunch of rushing touchdowns, but come on now. He was below average last year. And if you think otherwise, comment below on why. But man, he had a below average quarterback year last year. Just being honest. Phillip Rivers last year, he played well for the Colts, to be honest with you. He wasn't great, but he definitely was good. Aaron Rodgers, elite. Sadly, still elite. Yeah, his playoff football needs to be a little better. Can he lead the Packers back to the Super Bowl? Hopefully not, but you never know. Another man, Josh Rosen, obviously I'm not going to rank him. Ben Roethlisberger had a good year last year, but I think he's on his last leg of good NFL football. Matthew Stafford. Oops, skipped Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, he's good, honestly. He's almost great, but he's good. They start out really slow, and then they pick it up as the season goes on, but he's a good quarterback. Matt Stafford. I am not as high on Matt Stafford, but he is great. He's a great quarterback. He's got that gunslinger mentality. He can throw the sidearm. Off-schedule plays, he's really good, and he's a good leader. So, he's a great quarterback. Ryan Tannehill. He's great. He's had a couple of really good years. I think Derrick Henry really helps him out, but he's a great quarterback. Mitchell Trubisky is below average. That's pretty easy. Teddy Bridgewater, he had an average year last year. Average quarterback. Could be good in the right system, but I don't know. He's a good decision maker. He's a good thrower of the football, but he was average last year. Tua, I'm not even going to butcher his last name, Tagovailoa, something like that. He was average last year, but he was a rookie. I think he can be good to great, but he was average last year. Deshaun Watson, I'm not even going to get into what's been going on with him, but he's a great quarterback. That doesn't take anything else away, and I'm not going to say anything else, but he was a great quarterback. He is a great quarterback. Carson Wentz. I'm cycling between below average and average. And I'm looking at the people on this list, and I would definitely put them in this group for now, to be honest with you. I think he's going to be really damn good in Indianapolis with Frank Reich. Not even kidding. Russell Wilson. He is on the borderline of great and elite, but I'm going to put him as elite, to be honest. Those are your 5 elite quarterbacks right there. That sounds good to me. 5 elite quarterbacks. And then Jameis Winston. He will be starting this year for the Saints, I believe, but he's an average quarterback. Guys, do you disagree with this? Do you agree with it? If you do, awesome. Give me that thumbs up. If not, just comment below and tell me what I did wrong. I appreciate any sorts of criticism. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for all the support. God bless. Have a great day.